Good morning, Rajas. I'm Cass.
And I'm Yubisala. Today is Thursday, May 20, and this is the Rajah Report. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. Ready? Begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may be seated.
As we begin, we have some important announcements from administrators, Ms. Jurian and Mr. Lawson.
Good morning, Rajas. I have a few announcements for seniors with some very important information for the next week. First of all, just a reminder that the Google form to submit your pre-registered guests for graduation is due this Friday. Keep in mind that each graduating senior will be given three guest opportunities for the ceremony on June 1st. The number 3 was given to us by our district and is the guidelines that we have to follow for the graduation ceremony, given the public health guidelines and the restrictions we are under. The next item I'd like to discuss with you is regarding senior clearances. Keep in mind, senior finals are today and tomorrow. On Monday, all of the teachers will submit their grades by 3 o'clock for seniors. Seniors, it's very important that you turn in all of your textbooks, Chromebooks, calculators, all those items. Make sure all of your owed fees are paid for through the activities office. Make sure that if you have any athletic gear that needs to be turned in, that is also turned in. That all needs to be done by the end of the day tomorrow. On Monday, the teachers will submit grades by 3 o'clock in the afternoon. On Tuesday, all of our counselors will spend the day going through everybody's transcripts to confirm graduation for each of our seniors. They will also identify who our A through G eligible seniors are and who has earned the gold tassel to wear at graduation. So it is very important that as the counselors are doing their clearance electronically, that all of your items have been turned in and all of your fees have been paid for by that time. From there, on Tuesday afternoon, we will generate a list of who our seniors are that are graduating and those who are non-grads. Wednesday morning, we have cap and gown distribution. From 8 o'clock to 10 o'clock, seniors need to enter campus through Rajah Park. Please do not go through the main part of campus. When you enter, you're going to travel to the gym foyer. Please make sure that you're wearing a mask and that you bring your student ID card. At the gym foyer, we will have each counselor there with their caseload, and they will be distributing the cap and gowns to the seniors who are cleared to graduate. They will also be distributing the gold tassels for those who have earned A through G status. Additionally, off to the side, we will have a table where yard signs and senior t-shirts will be distributed to every single senior free of charge. Also, students who did not pick up their senior awards last night can either pick up their awards during normal business hours, Monday through Friday, 7 o'clock to 3:30 p.m., or when they pick up their cap and gown next Wednesday, May 26th. Following cap and gown distribution, on Friday evening from 7 o'clock to 9 o'clock, we will have a senior sunset. This will take place in Rajah Park. We will have food and dinner. We will enjoy the sunset together. The cards that you filled out to yourself at the beginning of the school year will also be distributed back to you so that you can read your note that you left for yourself. And we will have some music there for you to enjoy and lots of fun games so that you guys can close out the year together as a class. Also, please don't forget to wear your mask for the sunset on the 28th. Those are all my announcements regarding senior activities for today. I'll be back tomorrow with some other reminders. Thank you.
And now, Mr. Lawson with an exciting senior update.
And good morning to all my Rajah scholars and champions. I have some important news for you. Actually, 2 things that I want to share. But first, I have to give a shout out, guys, to one of our very own Impact team members. Miguel Millan last night sang the national anthem for the Sands of Time district celebration of all the retirees and service pin winners, recipients, and he sang it perfectly a cappella, no music, stayed on key, and made the entire crowd just roar with applause. It was phenomenal, and it is on YouTube video if you want to go check it out. He rocked it last night. Now, for our seniors, some important news. 2 things for you. First, I want to share with you a flyer that you're going to see showing up in your MyDS account because I will be emailing you this very same information later today. Yes, we are going to be able to have a beach trip. So I know that makes you excited, but let me explain how this is going to work because this was a very fast, last-minute action that we put together. There were some guidelines that we had to wait and follow. None of the beaches, public beaches in San Diego that we've typically used are allowing any trips. We were not allowed in multiple places. At the very last minute over the weekend, there were additional guidelines change, health guidelines, and it allowed us to do so. Now, I do not think any of you need to be paying $100 to go on a charter bus. I'm grateful we're going on the trip. So I've made arrangements. All of my administrative team have worked with me, and we've managed to come up with the ability to take care of the buses. Now, we're going to use school buses, and we're still going to go to the beach. You're going to have a great day, and it's not going to cost you a fortune. Instead, it's only $25, which will help cover all of the snacks and all the things that we have planned for you that day. But all the other costs that would normally be some that your senior class has to fundraise, because you haven't been able to do that, we took care of that. So we will have buses available. We'll be leaving after the cap and gown pickup next week. So we'll leave right after that. You'll need to be able to be ready to load the buses right after you pick up your cap and gown. If you're going on the beach trip, I wouldn't wait until 9:30 or 9:45 to come for my cap and gown. I'd be one of those at 8 o'clock when we start. So take care of that first. Permission slips are in the office. It's $25 a student, and the deadline to register and pay in activities is Monday by 3 o'clock. So you'll need to come pick those up. For those of you that are here on campus for hybrid, you can pick that up before you leave and take that permission slip, or when you come pay, if your parents come with you, they can sign the permission. But make sure you have a signed permission slip, pay your $25. You have until Monday at 3 o'clock, and then that's it, so I can make sure I have the sufficient number of buses reserved, and that way we'll be ready to go. I'm going to be chaperoning this trip because I want to make sure, number one, that we follow directions and we are safe and we do the right things. So I'll be going, and I'm going to set up a special canopy that has Indio High School labeled on it so that I'll have all of the things for some of you that have health issues that may need your inhaler, or we have a couple of students that have medications they have to have available, so I'll make sure that I'm there. And I'm going to give you my cell phone that day when you get on the bus. You'll have my cell phone so that we can stay in touch at any time all day while we're there. So I just want to make sure you understand, we have worked hard to put this together. Instead of in 2 months, we put it together in 2 days. So I'm thrilled we can give you this opportunity. Now, at the same time, I want to share with you, everything that we're doing or unable to do, all those decisions are made because, number one, we want you safe. We want you healthy, and we want you to be successful. And there are some things that we cannot do because it's a safety issue. That's our bottom line, is we want to make sure you're safe. Now, here's the second piece, and this one's not as easy for some people to hear. You have a very short time before graduation. I want to make sure every one of you remembers Rajah Pride. I expect every one of you to maintain your positivity, respect, integrity, determination, and excellence. And when I say that, here's what I mean. A couple of years ago, we had some students who, on the beach trip and in another activity after the beach trip, a couple days later, they thought, oh, I'm graduating next week. I can do what I want. I don't have to follow the rules. I want to tell you, it cost them graduation. They didn't walk in the ceremony. 4 students didn't walk because they violated the rules. They did something that was not appropriate. And they thought, oh, Lawson, well, he'll let me walk. No, they didn't. It is important that we honor our families right now. Your family has worked hard waiting for this special moment. Your graduation is not just for you. It's for you, your families, the staff who've worked hard to help you get to this point, and our entire community that wants to celebrate. So what I'm going to tell you is, keep your Rajah Pride in place. Don't make a poor decision. I want you to walk. I want you to make it to graduation. And I sure wouldn't want anyone to do something foolish and miss out on that wonderful opportunity. So that's my expectation. Now remember, when we get to the beach on the bus, we have our masks on because we're inside of a bus. When we get to the beach and we're outdoors and we maintain our distancing and we're being able to be with our friends and we're in an outdoor environment, we won't have on those masks while we're out in the beach and enjoying the water. But when we're on that bus, we will. So I wanted to remind you of that. I will be sending an email to all of you and another video so that update you on all the latest information. Remember, Monday is the deadline, and let's do our best. Back to you, Desk.
Now some updates on things happening on campus and online in our Rajah community. First, now that the end of the school year is upon us, it is time for the next generation of Indio's Youth Advisory Council, YAC members, to step up and lead. Applications to be part of YAC for the 2021 to 2022 school year are now available online and are due Wednesday, June 30th.
Our counseling department is reminding you to review your course request and student view before midnight, May 28th, next Friday. Then, if you have any questions or concerns, please use the Google form that was emailed to you to ask those questions, and then be patient while we work through all the questions. Do not email your counselors. A video showing you how to find your course request and a link to change your request form are in the counseling page on the IHS website. And a few reminders. You cannot look at course requests on a phone. You must be on a Chromebook or laptop or desktop computer. This is not a schedule. Your schedule won't be available until right before school starts. This is just the list of classes we are requesting for you. Lastly, use the Google form to request changes. Thank you.
For all of our students, yearbooks are on sale now. They are 85 with ASB and 105 without. The coverage in this yearbook is definitely one of a kind, and it will feature graduation. Your books will be available to pick up during the summer. You can purchase your yearbooks in the activities office or by going to jostens.com. Don't miss out on buying yours. Supplies are limited.
Seniors, it's that time of the year again. Yes, that's right. Textbooks are due. Please return your textbooks and Chromebooks by May 21st. Any seniors that are participating in AP testing may keep their Chromebooks until after the test. If you're attending summer school, keep your Chromebooks and any textbooks needed. Library clearance is part of the requirements to walk the graduation ceremony. Textbooks can be returned before school, 8 to 8:30 a.m., or after school, 12:30 to 3:15 p.m. Email Ms. Freeman or Ms. Frias with any questions you may have.
Our AVID program would like to give a shout out to these seniors who have committed to college for the next school year. Kevin Gonzalez is headed to his dream school, UC Santa Barbara, this fall. Clover Adam is headed to Cal State Chico. She is proud of gaining confidence in herself through high school. And Alex Taylor Hurtado is headed to UC Irvine to study computer science and plans to travel to as many states and countries as he can. This is certainly not all of our college-bound seniors, so make sure to tune in tomorrow and next week as we continue to celebrate.
We want to wish a very special happy birthday to one of our Impact seniors, Ray Mencia, Robert Mencia, Esteban Rodriguez, and a Rajah staff member, Jose Reyes.
If you're interested in joining the wrestling team, now is your chance. Email Coach Thomas at edward.thomas@desertsands.us for more information on how to get cleared. If you're already cleared, come on out. The team meets every day at 3:30 p.m. in the wrestling room.
Now, before we go, it's time for the joke of the day with Giselle.
So this joke actually fits me perfectly because like I really love coffee. So what do you call it when someone steals coffee?
I don't know. What do you call when someone steals coffee?
Mugging.
We leave you with a daily reminder to show Rajah pride, positivity, respect, integrity, determination, and excellence.
And a final thought. Though we get to see our seniors again tomorrow, this is the last time they will have the actual broadcast class together, so Mr. Jackson wanted to take a moment to say thank you for all that you've done to carry the broadcast through a difficult year filled with trials and transitions. Our broadcast students have worked hard to ensure that everyone has a place where they can be heard, and he just wants to wish you all the very best. To all our graduates, but to my broadcast students especially, you are seen, you are loved, and you will always be a part of this Rajah community.
That's all for today. Remember to be kind to one another and stay classy, Indio. I'm Yuvisela.
And I'm Cass, signing off for the Rajah Report.